All right, Kevin, man, super glad you're on here. We've been talking, for the past hour or so about your trading this morning. Had a huge breakthrough in gold, 5K day. Tell me about like what happened, the breakthrough, where you come, just like where you at, man?
Yeah, so something that kind of like resonated with me that you've said multiple times, like, there comes a breakdown to have a breakthrough, right? And I've kind of gone through that in my trading journey. Like I started maybe 2 years ago dabbling and with IML Academy. I'm not sure if people are familiar with that, but it didn't resonate with me. And I kept trying to like make money off my phone, right? I had the wrong approach. I didn't have a wealth consciousness, right? I was very poor in my mindset. And so I kind of like threw away trading. And, I connected with Clay and Ronan Forex about 8 months ago. And I've just been slowly learning, right? And about a month ago, I dove in with his accelerator program. And guys, it's been so breakthrough for me since. So like, and it's simplicity, right? So what I learned is I'm going to show you on my screen, just something that I've been doing part-time learning. I have a full-time business and I've been doing this, engaged with the group, learning and just watching and just allowing the things to happen instead of chasing. So I'm going to share my screen.
Yeah. I opened up the screen share.
Cool.
And so trading gold mostly, right? Scalps or?
So it's a combination. So can we see my screen?
Yeah.
Yeah, so with the new concept that you taught with the scalping, but my first thing was I did a zoom out approach, right? I took it to an hour. I drew my trend lines, which comes in like what you teach in your foundational courses, right? I drew my trend lines from I can actually go back 4 hours. As you see, I drew my trend line a while back. And then what I did is I started implementing what I learned in your accelerator with the IT trading. And I started putting lines where I saw, these big moves before, institutional moves. And then I zoom it back in. So 4 hours, I go to 1 hour, I look at it. And what I saw yesterday was I saw this guy at the top. I saw it break and I'm like, all right, Kev, you got to make a move. And where the eye was, that's when I put my first sell order in. I left it overnight. I just placed my limits. It sold about like right there, about halfway through this final candle here. And then let me zoom in actually on the 15-minute. So
you had a buy limit in place at the bottom too. Nice.
I didn't.
Oh, okay.
Not this time, right? Like I saw it this morning, but honestly, it was my first big trade where I had like $2,400 from a $2 placement. And I was just like, okay, I'm not going to give this away to the market, right? Like I'm getting my bag and I'm going. And so then I watched it. I just watched it climb and I'm like, okay, Kev, I'm implementing the rules that I've learned. I have my trend line. I saw it getting to up.
Which is better, that you actually had some restraint instead of like, okay, sell, now it's at a bottom, buy.
Yeah.
Playing the market both ways. Good movement. Yeah.
Yeah. And that gave me the confidence to like where this eye is, that's where I was like, that's my target. So when I saw it going to about this point, I put my my sell order in. I think it was about at 194, about right here. I put it at 195. I put it in 1895. And then I followed it all the way down. I followed it all the way down to about right here. I think 1880. And that's when I allowed my order to, I closed my order out. And that's where it was, I put 2 placements up there. I walked out with about 6,000 on that one. And I just placed, I got to put another I here. Based on the principles I just shared with you guys, I did the same thing. Simple principles of just watching and being patient. And I just went through with Clay also, is like I put my placement here. Why? Is because again, I saw the trend line, I saw the institutional line here. Clay showed me the Fibonacci to give me confirmation. So I felt confident putting 2 new orders in here, and I have my sell or my closeout about right here midway. Why, guys? Because I could chase it all the way back up, but for me, I just want to get in and out, and that's kind of the scalping concept of it. So in the end, I'm looking at about a $10,000 day implementing plays and Ronan's 4X's principles. And guys, I can do it. You can do it, right?
Hey, look, man, same thing with me, dude. Same thing with me. It's pretty mind blowing once it starts to click. But I'm proud of you, bro. Thanks for sharing. And 2021, this is the last week of 2020. So, I mean, how's that make you feel going into, I mean, future looks bright then, huh?
Yeah, well, it's because I'm creating it, right? And that's the big thing that you learn as a trader. It's the mindset first. It's doing your rituals first. It's creating your own environment, and then you hop on the charts and the trades. If I would have focused on myself and growing myself, if I would have just started trying to do this, I would be exactly where I was 2 years ago. You know.
Once you get that in line, man, the psychology, the trading is the easy part. You know, once you're like, comfortable in yourself and your goals and stuff. Well, awesome, dude. Thanks for sharing. I appreciate your time.
Thank you, Clay. I appreciate you.